I'm Carrie Bammer, and I am the Animal Care Manager here at the Humane Society of South Central Michigan. We are located at 2500 Watkins Road, Battle Creek, Michigan 49015. Our hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday from 12 noon to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are closed to the public on Sundays and Mondays. You can reach the shelter by calling 269-963-1796, and you can also visit our website at www.hs-scm.org. If you see any of the animals today that you are interested in, we cannot always guarantee that they will be available by the time that you see this, so you would always want to call the shelter at the number that I've given you, or you can always visit our website to see what animals that we have here that are available. Please call the shelter to find out more information on any of the animals that you see today that you liked. And thank you for watching. This is Faith. Faith is a domestic medium hair female. She was born in September of 2014. Faith is a very spunky, feisty young lady. She runs around the room and she wreaks havoc on the other cats. She's very playful. She is loving also. So if you have older cats in your home and your home is a very quiet home and you would like it to remain that way, then Faith most likely would not be a great fit for you. She is very playful and inquisitive, and she would make a great companion for a young, possibly a dog she might get along with. Children, I would say that she would probably do better with kids that are at least 8 years and older and understand when a cat has had enough is enough, because young children at the age of 5, if she's really frisky and they pick her up, she may scratch them and they wouldn't understand. She's very friendly, and she has beautiful markings, and she'll make an awesome cat for the right family, as long as they understand, that she is a very energetic young female and she likes to play. So I don't know about, other cats in the home. I would probably say that she would probably drive them crazy, and it probably wouldn't be in a good way. But she will make a very nice companion for the right situation. And this is Faith. This is Boogie. Boogie is a domestic long-hair male. He was born in August of 2014. Boogie is new to the room. He was an owner surrender. They had a litter of kittens, and these guys were right between 7-8 months old, and needed to find another placement for them. They're very scared when they first came in, but they've adapted very quickly. They would most likely do fine in a home with another cat. They will at least tolerate them, and they may be best if they were adopted with one of their siblings. They most likely would do fine with a dog with a slow, proper introduction, and children that were at least 5 to 8 years and older and were respectful of them. From what I can tell, they're very affectionate and inquisitive, and he's kind of vocal. He walks around and he meows a little bit. He likes to talk to you. But they are new to the room, and so we're still learning new things every day. And this is Boogie. This is Bobby. Bobby is a male black cat. He was born in November of 2013. Bobby was found as a stray, and he was brought to the Humane Society. He is a very playful boy. He seems to do pretty well with some of the other cats, or most of the other cats. It just really depends on their personalities. He can be very quiet and reserved from time to time, so he would probably do better with older children. He may be best with just a couple, single person, a younger family, or someone who is older and the children are older. It really depends. He will make a very nice companion for the right situation. And this is Bobby. This is Monroe. Monroe is another male domestic long hair that we have. He was born in June of 2014. Monroe is a pretty quiet boy for the most part. He doesn't like a lot of fast movement, a lot of changes going on, so he would probably do best with children that are a little bit older, maybe 8 years and older, and respectful of him. He is new to the room, so it's all an adjustment period. He most likely would do well with another cat in the home, and possibly a dog, as long as it is not a high energy and it's used to being around cats. Monroe is a very nice boy, and he is going to make an awesome companion for somebody. He's very loving and he's very affectionate, and he's also very playful. I've seen him in here sitting on some of the volunteers' laps and just making himself at home. So we're pretty sure that he will adjust into a home situation pretty quickly. And this is Monroe. This is Smudge It. Smudge It is a domestic short hair. She was born in June of 2010. Smudge It is a very, very nice cat. Her owner moved to an assisted living and could not take her with her. Smudge It is one of the cats that we do have that is already front declawed. She would do best with kids that are at least 11 years and older. She does tolerate the other cats, but would probably prefer to be the only cat in her new home. She may be okay if she went into a home with another cat who was reserved like she was and didn't mind sharing her space and just let Smudge It be, you know, the way she normally is. She does not mind sitting on people's laps. She would make a very nice companion, very nice lap cat for the right situation. She is very nice and she is very inquisitive when we're cleaning in here and we're walking around. She does solicit attention. She is very playful and likes to run around. It's just, there's just too many cats in here for her. And a lot of the time when they're front declawed, it takes away that first line of defense and it makes them feel very vulnerable. So they choose to, you know, more or less sit back and the other cats kind of pick on them a little bit. So Smudge It would do really, really well in a home of her very own. And she'll make a very nice companion for the right situation. And this is Smudge It. This is Oreo. Oreo is a domestic short hair female. She was born in November of 2010. Oreo is a very playful, very inquisitive cat. She would prefer to be the only cat in her new home. She may tolerate a dog as long as it didn't mind that she beat up on it every once in a while. She does seem to really like kids. She does very well with some of the kids that come in the room, and she seems to prefer little boys. Not exactly sure. Maybe she came from a home where there was a little boy and that was her friend. So she does very well that way. She's very playful, and she likes to run around the room, but she would really prefer to be the only cat in her new home. She does have a very nice personality. She's very talkative, and she doesn't mind being picked up every once in a while, but would prefer to be on all fours on her own. She'll make a very interesting companion, I do believe, and this is Oreo. This is Zariah. Zariah could almost be Mystery's sister just because of the way they look. They do have completely different personalities. Zariah is not front declawed. She's a little bit more particular with her people. Again, Zariah is probably one of those that would probably like to go into a quieter household with less cats in it. She would like to probably be the only cat, so I suppose they do have the same kind of personality that way. But Zariah is a little bit more outgoing and is not afraid to stand her own with the other cats. She is a very nice girl, and she'll make a nice companion for the right person, couple, or family. It just has to be the right family. Don't really recommend her for a first timer because for one thing, because of the long hair, and for another, because she can be kind of particular about being brushed or having her nails trimmed or whatnot. So you might want to be and have a little bit more experience with cats. She is very playful from time to time, and she will make a very nice companion. And this is Zariah. This is Dewey. Dewey is a domestic short hair male. He was born in September of 2013. Dewey is also front declawed. He is very friendly. He would probably prefer to be the only cat, but may tolerate another. He does adjust okay with the cats that are here in the room. Sometimes it's for chasing around, sometimes it's for scrapping. It just really depends. He is very much an attention junkie. He loves to be petted. He loves to be held. He loves everything that has to do with attention, as long as it's all about Dewey. So if you have a cat at home that may get jealous, they're definitely going to get jealous of Dewey because he really likes to be center of attention. We're pretty sure he would most likely get along with a dog as long as it was cat friendly, used to being around cats. Since Dewey is front declawed, you'd want to do a very slow introduction. He would probably do well with kids that are 8 years and older and are respectful of him. Like I said, he is very he really likes attention, so he'd make a great lap cat. A lot of people feel as though black cats, you know, they don't get adopted very quickly, and that is true. Why, I don't know, but black dogs are kind of the same way. Black cats are very social. They're very nice cats, and they make great companions. And this one is Dewey. This is Frank. Frank is another black cat that we have here. He is a domestic short hair, and he was born in August of 2011. Frank is a little bit older. He's a little bit more reserved. He would do well with a single person or a couple. I don't really recommend Frank for young children because he is a little bit more reserved. He has several people that he likes, and those are people who are more of a cat person. He would do well in a home with a dog, most likely, as long as it was cat friendly and they were introduced slowly and properly. Frank is a nice boy. He likes to have his belly rubbed from time to time. He would do well, like I said, in a home with older children, and he does kind of have a particular personality. So having said that he's kind of reserved, that just means that in the cat room where there's a lot of other cats, some cats act as though they're reserved. Once they get into a home, they take on a different personality, and he might show a lot more of that, be a little bit more outgoing and a lot more playful when he doesn't have so many other cats to attend to. And this is Frank. This is Espen. Espen is a domestic medium hair male. He was born in April of 2014. He is a very, very friendly boy. He has come around very nicely since he's made it up into the cat room, which he is another new cat that we have that is available. He does not mind being brushed. He doesn't mind being petted. He's very playful, and he's extremely affectionate when customers and volunteers are here. He will most likely do well with kids that are 8 years and older and are respectful of him. Maybe younger, it just really depends. He will most likely adjust to a dog with a slow, proper introduction, and he will make an awesome companion for the right person, couple, or family. And this is Espen. This is Fluff. Fluff is a domestic long-hair female, and she was born in August of 2013. Fluff is a surprisingly very playful cat. A lot of the time we thought when she first came in that she wasn't a very personable cat and that she was going to have lots of issues in the room because we have so many visitors that come in. And honestly, she is one of the best cats when we do have visitors come in. She's very playful with the children. She doesn't really want them to pick her up or anything, but she loves to watch the kids, and she loves that they come in and play with her, which can be very surprising from time to time coming from a cat like her. Fluff does okay with some of the cats in the room, but would most likely do best as the only cat. She may tolerate a dog as long as it understood that she was the queen of the house. She would do well with kids that are at least 8 years and older, maybe younger, as long as they're respectful of her and understand her position in the family. Fluff would do well with a couple, a young family, an older family that kids have already grown. Maybe they have grandchildren. She is a very surprising cat to me and a lot of the other staff when we see how she interacts with some of the customers. She actually has very nice poise, and some of the things that people do in the cat room is very surprising that Fluff doesn't lash out at them, but she doesn't. She's got a very nice personality that way. And this is Fluff. This is Mystery. Mystery is a domestic long hair. She has very fine, very soft long hair. She is front declawed. She was born in April of 2012. Mystery is new to the cat room, so she's still adjusting. She would do well in a quiet home with older or no children. She was surrendered because of a change of life. A person that had found her and she was already spayed and that she was already front declawed. Very nice person, took her, got her up to date, had her for about a year, and then her family moved in with her and they had small children, and Mystery was just very, very scared and did not want, was very stressed out with the small children in the home. So she would do best in a home where there weren't small children and a lot of commotion. She's very quiet in here, but as you can tell, she loves being petted. She likes being brushed. She will make a wonderful lap cat for the right person. We were told that she possibly has Persian in her, and if you were to feel her hair, you might think so just because of the way it's so soft and fine feeling. She's going to make an awesome companion for the right person, couple, or family. And this is Mystery. This little black beauty is Carly. Carly is a domestic short hair, and she was born in April of 2014. She is new to the cat room, so we are still learning lots of things about her. She is a little shy at first, but I think that with time she will come around. She was in a home, and she was very affectionate there, and we're pretty sure that she will go into a home and be affectionate, with their new owners. She is a very nice girl. She might do well with if she was adopted with one of her brothers, which, you would have to ask when you come to the Humane Society. It's hard to know which one will be on screen next to say this was her brother. And she would do fine with kids that are at least 8 years and older and are respectful. She most likely will adjust to a dog with time and as long as it is cat friendly. And she'll make a very nice companion. And this is Carly.
AccessVision. Your voice, your community.